everybody, Big T here with the Cook Show. So it's been brought to my attention that some folks just have a little problem cooking some breakfast. So the easiest thing to do is just wake up in the morning. It don't matter, breakfast, lunch, dinner, whatever you want to call it, brunch, what have you. We're gonna go ahead, fire up something here in the kitchen, teach y'all how to make a quick, slamming little breakfast. So here we go. Let's go ahead and cook something. So first things first, as always, got this one skillet right here preheated. Got this one skillet right here preheated, doing this little thing. So what I'm going to do, first things first, okay, is we're going to go ahead and open up this package of bacon right here. For those of you who eat bacon, I know everybody doesn't. You can cook turkey bacon, but let me just show you something here in this skillet, okay? Because typically, this skillet right here, you're going to see folks put one little strip, two little strips, three little strips of bacon. But see, that's the whole problem with people hesitating about cooking, is because, oh, it takes so long, and oh, I don't have no time. And here we go. Just like that. Who needs to put one little strip of bacon in there? Let's do some. Okay? If you're going to do it, let's just go ahead and jump on up in there and do it. Just put the whole pound in there. Why fool around with it? Okay? That pound of bacon right there, it's going to do its thing. Okay? Just leave it alone. Don't worry about it. Put it on the medium. Leave it in there for a minute or two. It's going to do its thing. Now next, what we're going to do right in here is, let me show you a little something. Okay? We're going to take this here onion and we're going to make us some of them home fries. That's what I said, some home fries. But first, we got to dice up this onion, see? Because one of the tricks to some good flavor is just throw a little onion up in there, see? So be careful, you know, safety first. Don't mess around, go ahead and cut yourself, okay? Because then you won't be wanting to do no more cooking. So, we're going to go ahead and dice this onion up here real quick. Boom, 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 boom. Just like that, okay? Get him there. We're going to throw half that down there in the bottom of that little bucket like that, okay? Go ahead and get this scraped off in here. Then, we're going to go ahead and take some of these petite red potatoes, right? Slice them up just a tad. They ain't got to be nothing special, okay? Like I told you, there ain't no celebrity chefs up in here. We just doing a little home cooking, okay? We're going to cook us up a quick little something, a quick little breakfast right here, and you're going to be amazed. So we just cut these potatoes up, you know? They ain't got to be perfect, you know, none of that. So we get these potatoes right here, throw them in our little pack, in our little Tupperware right there. Go ahead and cut up a couple more, you know, get it done, nice, everything nice. That ought to be enough right there. So while our bacon's over there doing this thing, we got our grease right here, a little bit of vegetable oil. You can cook whatever oil you like. Just I don't suggest putting no motor oil in there. Just keep it with some cooking oil, okay? So we'll go ahead, get these potatoes cut up. Finish cutting up this here onion, and what we're going to do it, that onion cut up like that right there, the onion is going to give it some amazing flavor, see? So, you get down here where you can see this. It ain't nothing special. Just a little bit of potatoes, a little bit of onion cut up right there. We're going to hit it with a little salt, boom, 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 boom. And then, to give it that extra flavor, we're just going to put a little black pepper on there. Just like that, see? Quick and simple. Then, for safety purposes, we're going to go ahead, drop one little slice down in here. Make sure you don't have your grease up too bad. Look at that. It's just doing this thing a little bit at a time. Don't be scared of it. For those of you who've never done this before, go ahead and put you a little bit more down in there. Nice and easy. You know, you don't want to splash grease all over yourself and burn yourself. Get that down in there like that right there. Boy, look at that. I can already smell the onions trying to flavor everything up right there. Okay? So what we're going to do, now that you have that in there, is you want to go ahead, spread that around evenly, okay? So it all has the ability to cook nice and evenly, see? Now, I think I might like to go ahead and drop off maybe 1 or 2 more potatoes down in there, because it looks like I got everything in there going right. And that's what we're gonna do. Don't you worry about them onions. Them onions gonna brown up. And it's gonna be a beautiful thing. Now for those of you who do not like onions, well, I tell you this. If you don't like onions, then this probably right here ain't the show you want to watch, because we cooking some onions up in here with our stuff, okay? Here we go. Right back down there. Now the bacon's been in there for a minute while we're cooking these here potatoes. I'm going to give that potatoes a little bit more heat. And the bacon, I know everybody up in here trying to figure it out. When you going to turn the bacon, Big T? Come on with it. Let's get something going. Watch out. Look here. We're just going to grab this. Do you see these 2 utensils right here? Most households have them. Okay? So watch this right here. We're going to come over here to this bacon. We're going to grab a hold of it like that. Nice and easy, right? Boom. We're going to just go ahead and flip him over. What's so hard? So hard. Nothing's so hard. You just got to do it. Don't be scared of it. Look at that. Boy. Look in here. IHOP. One of my favorite restaurants. But, you know, these breakfast restaurants, they don't have nothing on some home cooking. So let's get back down here in this bacon. See what we're going to do. Okay? This bacon right here, we're just going to spread him on out. Teach y'all how to do this a little bit. You know, everybody likes to cook their bacon different. So, you know, if you like to cook yours another way, well, then this don't pertain to you. But if you don't know nothing about cooking nothing, well, then this might have something to do with you. So, there we go. Got that bacon down in there. Look at here. I'm going to give him a little bit more heat. That bacon's doing his thing. Them potatoes right there doing their thing. Look at here. Back here in the background. Oh, yeah. We already have some toast in the toaster because we proactive on the cooking. We looking a couple, 2, 3 steps ahead, see? And that's what you got to do when you're going to cook something. You got to pay attention a little bit to what's going on, see? Reach down here. I already had my coffee this morning, so I'm going to kick it up to the next level. And, you know, a little sweet tea. Sweet tea, that's how we do it. So, while our potatoes are cooking, that bacon's cooking, toast is ready, we're going to get ready to fry up some eggs here directly. I'm going to show you how to do something real simple, whether you like them sunny side up, over easy. For those of you who don't know the difference, or for some of you who don't even know how to spell egg, this is what you do. Sunny side up, when you're cooking eggs, is when you crack the egg and you leave it in the skillet on around a medium heat, and then you never flip it. You just leave the yolk where that's why they call it sunny side up, is you leave the yolk there and you let the egg cook from the bottom all the way through, clear liquid in there until you see it turn white. And that's typically done on a medium to low medium heat. Now, over easy is when you see that the egg has cooked, the clear liquid has turned itself mostly white, then you'll slide up underneath it nice and gently, and you give it a little flip. And you're going to let it flip over there and cook over there like that for about a minute, minute and a half, depending on your heat, depending on your skillet. You're just going to take him right out of the skillet, and that's done. Over medium, you're going to leave him in there a little bit longer, okay? Maybe a couple minutes, 2, 3 minutes. Leave him in there on medium heat. Now, over hard, that is when you drop the egg in the skillet, okay? You get him ready to cook him. and you just tap the yolk right in the middle, okay? Then that will cook the yolk all the way through. See, y'all learning something today, okay? That's the whole purpose behind the cook show. And so we can teach you a little bit, you know, we can learn you something. That way you know what you're gonna do when you fire up the kitchen, the stove that some of y'all don't know nothing about, okay? Because some folks only have a kitchen because it came with the house. Whew, that's terrible, terrible, terrible. So right now, let me show you what I got going on down here, okay? Got these here potatoes and onions. They're doing their thing. I'm just gonna give them a quick little gentle stir. Nothing too much. Just mix it up a little bit. Make sure everybody's in there participating in this little cooking, okay? Because sometimes you might have some potatoes over here and potatoes over here and potatoes over here, and they might be on a different team. See? Everybody got to be on the same team in here. Got to be all doing the same thing. Now, get rid of that. Get that out of the way. Save these little potatoes here for later. Got something else going on with them. Got the cutting board out the way. Now, this bacon has been here doing its thing for a few more minutes since we turned it over and we split it up a little bit, okay? So what I want to do is I want to show y'all, we're going to go in here, we're just going to separate them, slide them around a little bit. It ain't no big deal. It's on medium heat, ain't nothing burning. So we'll keep it nice and simple, okay? I love to cook bacon like this because I just don't have the time or the patience to get up in here with 2 or 3 little pieces of bacon at a time. That's aggravating. Can't stand it. So that's why I do it like this. You might not want to do it like this. Some people might not. But I can guarantee you one thing, you probably ain't never seen nobody drop a whole pound of bacon off in the skillet at one time. But that's something you're going to see. You know, you can say you learned it from Big T on the Cook Show. Here we go. Look at here. This bacon is looking great, okay? It's doing its thing just like I told you it was, okay? You know what I'm talking about? If you don't know what I'm talking about, just stick around. You're going to learn something, okay? So we got this bacon up in here. Just like my buddy Sergio would say, oh yeah. So we get this down in here, separate everybody. Look at that. That is a beautiful thing right there. Ooh-wee. I wish y'all could smell that right there. So, we got that going on. A little grease around here. You know, hey, tighten things up as you cook it. You know, that way you ain't got too much to tighten up when it's done. But, as you can see, potatoes is doing their thing. Bacon is doing their thing. Listen, it really ain't that difficult to cook yourself a nice breakfast. You know, I know a whole bunch of you sitting out there thinking, man, I can cook breakfast. What's he talking about? Well, this particular video is not for you, okay? It's for somebody who does not know anything about cooking breakfast, and they would enjoy doing it themselves if they knew how, if they just had a little bit of help, okay? And that's all we're trying to do here this morning. We ain't trying to do nothing special. This ain't no 5-star kitchen. This is just, hey, let me cook something at the house, okay? Quick and simple. Quick and simple. We're gonna take a second here, clean up everything. Our bacon is coming along. Our onions and potatoes are coming right along. So let me get us a plate so we can divvy this stuff up here when I take it out. Get everything prepared so we can go ahead and fire up these eggs. Oh yeah. Yep. So, you know, nice and simple. Nice and simple. Look at here. This bacon. Yep. I like my bacon, you know, a little bit on the crunchy side. Some folks like it differently. You know, that's up to you. You know, everybody has their own way of doing things. So this bacon right here is done. Okay. Go ahead and take all this out. Slide this over. Turn my heat off. Turn my heat off. Grab a hold of that bacon right there all together. Drip them out a little bit like that right there. Boom. Throw them on the dish. Little napkin under there helps to drain off some of that bacon grease. Okay. And we'll take him off the fire. Slide him out of the way. Turned off all that heat over there for safety purposes. Wipe up a little bit of this here. Try to keep things nice and tight. And as you can see, our potatoes and onions right there, they're doing their thing. We're gonna go ahead and take them out too, because they're done as well. I'm gonna set this bacon over here. Now, in my house, you gotta keep the bacon out of the way, because they got little sometimers. They'll cruise through the kitchen and they'll try to sneak a piece of that bacon off there. Sometimes they come in here, sometimes they don't. Okay, but I gotta keep an eye on it, because my mascot Snoopy, he'll be trying to snatch a piece of that bacon also. So, what we're gonna do here with these potatoes, right now, I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna turn this heat off because the grease in there is really hot. So I'm gonna turn this off. I'm gonna drop a couple paper towels right here on my plate, and then I'm gonna take all those potatoes and whatnot out of there. See? Here we go. Take those out because everything in there is done. Okay? So nice and easily, okay? We'll grab a hold of all that, spread it out here across this nice and evenly, right? Look at that. Boy, that is a golden color. That was so simple to do. Anybody can do it. And I hope that after you watch this video, that you'll be doing it too, okay? Get all this out of here. This is gonna be really good. This is so easy to do, man. Anybody can do this. And them onions, let me tell you, the onions make such a big difference in the flavor instead of just putting potatoes down in there. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like just the potatoes too. And you know, we did put a little bit of salt, we did put a little black pepper in there, give a little bit of seasoning. But the reason that I use the black pepper and the salt is because that's usually the most common spices that most folks have in their house. Not everybody has, you know, a cabinet full of spices. So we try to get as much of that out of there as we can. Right? Just like that. Just like that. Set that off to the side. Boom. Now, there is our bacon and there's our potatoes. See? That's really pretty simple. Now, what I'm going to do here real quick, so we can go ahead and get to eating, is I'm going to go ahead and fire up these eggs. Give me just 1 second. As you can see, this is a one-man show. I don't have a video production crew here. So give me just a quick second. Slide that over there out of my way. Now, some of you might be asking, well, I wonder, what are you going to cook where are you going to cook those eggs in, right? So, what I like to do is, I'm going to get rid of a little bit of this bacon grease. And I'm not going to take the bacon pieces out, okay? As you can see, let me show you this here. There's some little bacon particles down there in the pan, right? I'm going to take the majority of this out. Then, wipe that clean right there, okay? And here's one of the things. Hey, there's no extra narrating needed in the video, okay? No extra narrating needed. So, what we're gonna do, show you one of the tricks I was talking about. And this is so simple. Now, right here prior to putting this egg in that skillet, look at here. I'm gonna reach around over here and I'm gonna hit the toaster, okay? Boom. Because by the time that toast is done, this over medium eggs should be done as well. So we're gonna come on over here Now, get you down here where you can see something. So you take this egg right here, right? Crack him like that a little bit. Bam! You drop him on off in there. Grab you one more egg. Drop him down in there. Okay? Make sure you go ahead and kick that heat back on up to around medium. And those 2 eggs right there are going to do their thing. And it's only going to take but a minute. And then this will be over. Okay? This will be done. So, well, we got that going on right there. Go ahead and get this plate set up. And then that'll be the end of that. Cook that up a little bit. Grab this plate, bring it on over here. Okay. So, you know, cooking is not really that big of a deal. You know, you just got to go ahead and give it a shot. You know, you're gonna make some mistakes first time around for those of you who've never done it, but that's part of the fun. You know, get up in here and let's do something. Let's cook something. Let me show you what's going on in this skillet so you can get a little better view. Okay, see down in there. See that egg down in there? Turn them around a little bit like that right there. Okay, see the clear of the egg is cooking through. Okay, and it's turning a white textured color. So what I'm going to do, I'll show you here in just a second. He needs just a few more seconds on there, maybe 20, 30 seconds. Then we're going to flip that bad boy over. I'm going to grab this toast. And we're going to have something going on here in the kitchen at the cook show. So, this egg, let me show you this, okay? There's a little bit of grease in that skillet, okay? So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go over here from this side, okay? I'm gonna slide up underneath here like that. See? I'm touching from this side, right? A little bit. I'm gonna go under here, don't be scared of it. Go ahead and get up underneath there. Boop. And just roll him over like that right there, okay? This egg right here, this is gonna come out over medium. I'm gonna leave him in there for a few seconds. Medium high heat, okay? My toast is done. So while that egg is finishing off, oh yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and break out the grape jelly. You know, some folks know about grape jelly, some folks do not. Big T on the Cook Show happens to know a little something about some grape jelly. So this egg is done. I'm gonna turn this off, grab him, get him up out this skillet. Look at here. Slide that toast out of the way. Boom, boom. 1, 2, 3. Get over here. Come right here. Slide me some of them. Oh my word. Them potatoes right there. Look at here. This bacon. What? I want you to see that right there. You see how pretty that is? Huh? Right there. That's what it's all about on the Cook Show. Okay? Big T. Hope you learned something. Listen, please subscribe below. Hit the bell so you can receive notifications on our upcoming videos. And if you liked the video, please comment below. Hey, I liked it, I didn't like it, improve this, improve that. I'm open to some constructive criticism. But I hope you guys enjoyed the show today and look forward to being able to help somebody out in the future, cook a little something. So, Big T with the Cook Show. We loved having the opportunity to share some breakfast stuff with you today. Have a great day. Peace out.